Good morning. I'm so sorry that it has been so long since I posted. I've been making videos, I just haven't been posting them. If I happen to tip over during the course of this video, it's because I'm sitting on a birthing ball, and yeah, I may just fall off. Your hair looked amazing in your other video, and I definitely would have made a video that say too, just to show off my hair, even if I didn't have something to say. I had a word epiphany today, kind of like you did the other day. I was thinking about freezing my watermelon because I'm getting ready to go to camp. Then I was like, no, it's so cellulosey and full of water that it would probably disintegrate like a tomato. And then I was like, disintegrate, disintegrate, fall apart. Who knew? Probably a lot of people, but it just came to me at 6 this morning. Whoa. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. I had a really big proposal due, which I got an A- on. I don't know how I got an A- on it. I'm pretty sure my professor must have had a little too much wine when she gave me an A-, because I forgot a whole chunk of it, the executive letter, the executive summary. I just didn't attach it. So I've been busy getting the end of my school year done. Well, not my year, I go year round, but doing that and some other stuff, like 40 hours worth of training in 4 days. But now I'm trained to be a postpartum doula, which is pretty exciting, and I'm eager to get me some clients. I am leaving for camp Saturday morning, and I will be gone until Friday night, but I will try to make you a video, and I may even post a couple if I can, because there's wireless in the dining hall. There's also air conditioning. This camp is pretty fancy. I've never been to a camp that has air conditioning anywhere or internet anywhere. I'm really excited. It's a nice camp, Camp Koknekonic in Fenton, if you want to Google it. It means wild artichoke in some native language. I should have made a list, but I really wanted to get this done fast, so I didn't make a list. I guess I could tell you more about camp. I am in a cabin with the youngest possible kids. Some going into 3rd, some going into 4th, and maybe even a kid going into 2nd who's the kid of one of the other camp counselors. It should be fun. The theme is God's hands, our hands, or something like that. And I always try to do some kind of cool name plate thing for the girls to hang by their bed. And I could not come up with anything. Last year I did treasure maps because it was pirate themed with their names and phone letters. And I was like racking my brain, getting nowhere. And I thought about it like on my own for 3 days. And then I asked Josh in like 2 seconds. He was like, oh, you should use sign language hands. And I said, that's great. I'm going to do that. Nothing else is using sign language. So that's my plan. It's not going to be anything too fancy, but I'm excited. I posted multiple videos this morning for you. I will hopefully have my car back today. I'm going to be sad not to be riding in style anymore. I have a brand new Grand Prix. But I'll be happy to have the vehicle back, especially since the Grand Prix cost me $30 a day, which I don't have, especially after paying for all these other repairs. Yeah, that was kind of a stressful day, but it worked out well. What else did I have? Oh, so, you'll see the video from the Japanese rock band, and that is a band called Unfinished, and they are a bunch of employees at my friend Andy's work called Sumitomo, and it's a Japanese company that does a lot of stuff. And Andy works in the electrical division. He makes electronics for cars. But anyway, so the people in this band are all like higher ups. The guy on the drums is Andy's boss, and he looks like he's, what, 25, and the boss of a whole electrical division. There's one of the higher up, like managers, everybody who is anything bigger than a normal worker. Like the head of the finance department is one of their band members. And so their concert was really entertaining, and the lead singer had like these mesmerizing hips. I couldn't like stop watching them. They were very impressive. But then, at the end of it, they were starting to play this weird game, and at first we thought it was a counting game because they put their fists up and go, ba, 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 or ba, 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 ba. And then we figured out it was rock, paper, scissors. And I thought I was out at one point, but Josh was like, no, put your rock up. And so I put my rock up, and I was down to like a group of like 5 or 6 of us. And so I had to go up on stage and play rock, paper, scissors against these other people. And so we went up there, and it was bah, bah. And I threw out my scissors, and I beat them all, and I got a t-shirt. I don't have the t-shirt on me. I really wanted to, but I forgot it this morning. So I got this t-shirt that says unfinished, and it looks like a molecule with all the dates and concerts that they played like around it. Really nerdy. And then on the back it had these character sketches of everybody. And it was pretty tight. It was like black and metallic silver. And it was very exciting. I decided though to give it to Andy because he's a big fan of the band and he knows them, and it looked like they only had like 15 shirts printed. So I am going to give it to him. Also, at the end of it, they did 2 more shirts. They had a large, medium, and small, and praise Jesus, I was the first person up there because there's no way I was going to fit into a medium or a small. And we both know why. But anyway, they were like announcing people's name. They'd be like, da da da, yeah! And it was, of course, some Japanese name that everybody knew. And then they'd be like, da da da, yeah! And the person who won the small was like, thank you, thank you. And then they like point to the back of the room where I am, and they're like, what's your name? What's your name? And I said, Sarah Marie. And they were like, what's your name? And I was like, Sarah Marie. And then they did, sa-da-da-da-da. And it did not sound like my name at all, but it was pretty entertaining. I don't know, it just cracked me up. And everybody was like, yeah, girl with the white name that we don't know. It was pretty funny. But I had a really good time. I'm trying to think about what else to tell you about. I'm really sorry that I've been gone for so long. I know that I have a lot more stuff to tell you. The partner kicked some major butt the other day. He set up this very fancy date for me. It started with slow dancing in the living room and then moved into an indoor picnic that he set up on this like big green blanket with these candles all around it. And then he got a bunch of my favorite foods. He got the vegan Sonoma chicken salad from Whole Foods, hummus, snap peas, carrot, this artichoke red pepper corn salad, and what else is there? Cherries, fresh cherries, and an apple pie. And we had a picnic indoors because it was like 90 degrees outside and it was way too hot. So that was a lot of fun. And then we played cribbage. He unfortunately won, and I was too tired to play 2 games. And then we watched Firefly for a little while. I don't know if you've seen it. It's this sci-fi show that a lot of my friends like. So we did that, and it was just a nice evening. I was pretty impressed by his ability to pull together such a nice date. So I don't know how he's going to beat that. He's going to be, he set a pretty high bar for himself. But I guess that's all for now. I really do miss you, and I want to see this website that you've been working on, and hopefully maybe even talk to you. I don't know. Call me crazy.